Okay, so I'm talking about the Sofbinal Venom figure, or more of a statue. Can't really move much, but there are interchangeable parts. And I got this from Big Bad Toy Store for, I guess, yeah, just about $200. So I'm just going to go over the box real quick, and the box is massive. As you see, it comes with 2 different heads. Very nice. I almost hadn't realized it was this big. See his face. Company, mostly in Japanese. Weird picture right here, but, you know, I guess it shows off his chest. So, yeah, there's the box. So, as you can see, I have him on a, I don't want to say turntable, but an automatic spinning disc. And it barely fits on, but he does fit. One thing I will say about this statue is that it's very light. I'm not entirely sure what it's made of. I'm sure it'll tell me on the box, but it's ungodly light. Like, it almost surprised me whenever I went and got it out of the box. Like, lifting it with one hand with no ease. For a statue this huge, I had anticipated some weight, because I do have the Molten Man statue, this one, which I can kind of one hand, basically, which I made a video about, and that thing is heavy. So, you know, it kind of worried me a little bit, you know, because I had looked up reviews for this, and I love Venom as a character. I love the, you know, buff looking Venom. I mean, the Venom right here, not that Spider-Man 3 shit, none of that. Like, this is the Venom I like seeing. And so I was like, $200 seems steep, but, you know, if it's a pretty big statue, cool, and it's made correctly. But the fact that it's made light, it kind of is like, if maybe I would, you know, tell everyone else to wait, because $200, man, that's kind of steep, you know. And I love Venom, but even now I'm like, should have only been like $100, $110, if that. I mean, I know you're paying for the plastic or whatever, but come on, dude. I like the paint because it's not just black or blue, it's a mix of both. As you'll see, there's hints of blue within the black. Maybe a little hard to see. I mean, I can see it, at least right now filming. He's got these shades of blue. Oh yeah, it's coming out pretty good in the light. So I appreciate that, because I've seen, you know, there's some games and stuff where he's more of like a dark blue, not inherently black. I love the white spider sign. Looks good. The paint, I have no issues with the paint. The head, everything looks great. But there are some issues. Alright, like I was saying, there are some issues with this statue, and at least for me, I'll name off some things. So the paint, everything looks fine. But I had noticed this actually fairly recently. You can see, the seam, you see, I mean, that's a black gap, that's not paint. And so you can see the seam from where they attached it, right here. It's so obvious. And like I said, it's real lightweight. Holding it with one hand, no problem. And my biggest thing is that you can just see a lot of seams. And, you know, the head is interchangeable. That's why you can see the seam on his neck. I mean, that makes sense. But it just kind of disappointed me for that price, that, you know, the seams, and then standing him up, which I will move this. For me, because I saw reviews, you know, people were saying, oh, he won't stand up. Oh my god. For me, he stands up perfectly. The, you know, only thing is that his foot is kind of off the ground. Can't really see it. It's not a big deal, obviously, but for me, he stands fine. No wiggling, nothing. I can have him stand on his own, no issue. So maybe I just got lucky, or maybe, I don't know. The foot, obviously, it's a little off the ground, but as long as he can pose how he's supposed to, I have no issue. And so the head is interchangeable. I've yet to actually change it myself. I'm going to be very gentle because I don't want to accidentally somehow break it. Dang. Well, I'm being a little overly cautious, but I'd rather be overly cautious than underly cautious. Well, okay, I see. That is kind of annoying to get out. As you can see, I kind of struggled there. You know, it's not that I'm weak or anything. It's just I don't want to accidentally break it. But, I mean, they got that lodged in there. Obviously, really nice. Very nice. This is a little annoying, though. Yeah, that's annoying as shit. This is the other head. Eddie Brock's exposed face with the Venom. I prefer to just leave it, you know, his original face, but I don't know. I do like this. So you just... There you go. And so he's got the exposed face showing. Not bad, you know. I like it. But there really isn't much more to say, you know. With these statues, that's why the last two statue videos I had made, I didn't even talk because there's really nothing to say. It's just its own little thing. This obviously was slightly different because it comes with interchangeable head. And I actually really like the character. So there's some things I wanted to say. I like the Venom movie. It's a guilty pleasure. People can shit on it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the character. I like Ultimate Spider-Man. Playing as Venom in Spider-Man. So I'm hoping to see Venom in the new Spider-Man game series, which would be very fantastic. But besides that, I mean, I'm keeping this short and sweet. So, alright, thanks for watching as always. I'm out.